Okay, welcome back. We're coming to the end of the ayah now. We're talking about لا يعصون الله ما أمرهم ويفعلون ما يؤمرون. The angels are described with one more quality. لا يعصون, they do not disobey Allah. ما أمرهم, what He has ordered them. ويفعلون, and they carry out, execute, do. ما, what يؤمرون, they have been ordered. Let's read what the Mufassir says. وَهَؤُلَاءِ الْمَلَائِكَةِ, and these angels, مِنْ صِفَاتِهِمْ, from one of their qualities, كَذَلِكَ, as well, أَنَّهُمْ لَا يَعْصُونَ اللَّهِ, they do not disobey Allah. The word يَعْصُون is the verb عَصَى, so you'd say عَصَيْتُ, I sinned, أعصي, I sin, and the masdar or the verbal noun is isyan and ma'siyah. So a lot of people may have heard the word ma'siyah, so this is related to that word. So, these angels do not disobey Allah, the Most High, amran, in other words, whatever Allah orders them, they do. وَإِنَّمَا يُنَفِّذُونَ مَا يُكَلِّفُهُم. Indeed, they carry out, they finish off whatever Allah has placed as a responsibility on them. بِهِ تَنْفِيذًا تَامًا, and their execution of that order is complete. So now he brings up an interesting point. قال صاحب الكشاف, he quotes Kashaf, one of the famous commentators who has a slight, who is Mu'tazili in his leanings, but he has some very beautiful linguistic insights, and here is one of them. فإن قلت, if his tafsir is usually written in a question and answer format, so Sheikh Tantawi just quoting this. فإن قلت أليس الجملتان, if you were to say that these two sentences, لا يعصون ويفعلون في معنى واحد, if you were to say that these two things are saying the same thing. In other words, remember in Arabic, a single verb is like a sentence. So he's pointing out that Allah says these angels are لا يعصون Allah, they don't disobey Allah. And then the second sentence says ويفعلون, and they carry out, they do. So what's the difference? If you were to say there was no difference between saying they do not disobey and they obey, he's going to point out, he's saying, no, this is not quite correct. Let's see why. قلت, I say, his response, لا, I don't say that they are both the same. فإن معنى الأولى, the meaning of the first sentence, i.e. لا يعصون, they don't disobey, أنهم يتقبلون أوامره ويلتزمونها ولا يأبونها ولا ينكرونها. He says that when you say somebody doesn't disobey, that means they accept the order and they carry it out, they are adherent to it, and they have no sense of objection. When you say somebody is obedient, ومعنى الثانية أنهم يؤدون ما يؤمرون به, that they carry out what they have been ordered. ولا يتثاقلون, and they are not heavy-hearted when they do this. عنه ولا يتوانون, they don't relax. يتساهلون فيه. So it's an interesting thing. So just to kind of summarize that, imagine somebody's been told to have a race and they have to pass all these points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and get to the finish line. So the way they start the race, if they're very keen, is that they are keen to do the race. They want to get started. So that will be that لا يعصون Allah. So the malaika, when they're given an order, they have no objection internally to that order. And once they start the race, they will finish all the parts of the race and reach the end. They're going to carry out the entire thing. But human beings, if you imagine you were a racer and you'd done one race and two races, but imagine you were doing your 7 millionth race. You might sort of start, get to 1 and 2, and then just forget it. I don't want to finish. But these angels will not do that. Whether they're dealing with their first human being who is in hell, or the 10th, billionth human being, their eagerness to carry out the order and their ability to carry it out completely from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not be diminished. May Allah save us from the punishment of hell and ever facing these angels. ربنا زدنا علما. May Allah increase our knowledge of the Quran and make it color our lives and our actions in this world. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.